and welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for a Patreon request, and this is a request from C. Howard. And I saw that he requested Pearl Jam, which I was just introduced to for like 1 month ago, and I loved it. I saw a performance from the MTV Unplugged show, and he recommended me to watch Jeremy from that show. But then I saw yesterday on the Patreon, he was like, if you haven't done the reaction yet, I would suggest you to react to the music video instead. So you just caught me right before I did the reaction, which is perfect timing. So I will go ahead and watch the music video. And I can always watch the MTV Unplugged edition as well. So I'm excited to see that, and if you also have specific wishes and you want to support the channel, you can of course join the Patreon by clicking in the link in the description. And just so you know, when I had to basically view this video, there was like a disclaimer that this contains like sensitive subjects such as violence and suicide. So for anyone who is uncomfortable watching anything about that, I suggest that you might consider to skip this video, because I don't know what will happen. So 3, 2, 1, here we go.
And the news media plus a lot more.
It is very relevant in America today.
Of mountain tops with him on top.
Okay, yeah, of course there was the initial warning about what this video contained, but still yeah, that was pretty uncomfortable and shocking to watch. I gotta say, I think this video was, even though it was extremely uncomfortable because of the violence part, and of course to see him basically break down, it was really, really like interesting to watch. I love how they played with the elements and how they played with the words written on like the cardboard, and the whole like school theme, and how it all, you know, a lot of the scenes was about education, school, being in that system, and especially the final scene where you see like a still picture of people's reaction to him basically. Yeah, that was pretty like cruel and shocking, but still it was just beautifully captured and extremely powerful. And you know, you didn't actually see him do it when he, you know, pulled the trigger, but they kind of showed like the result of what happened by showing the last picture. I thought that was a brilliant idea of doing it, very artistic, very beautiful. And then I just adore the, you know, the lead singer. I think in a lot of music video, when they kind of mimic singing in the video, it could be kind of clear that they don't actually sing in the video, and it can seem a bit off or false in some ways sometimes. But this was just perfect. I literally felt like he was singing that live, and he was just into it, and he didn't, you know, sometimes I feel like people are trying to look their best instead of looking like they're actually singing, and he just sang and expressed himself fully, and that was super nice. You know, it worked so well, and the song was just awesome. Again, he has like 100% commitment and ability to just basically, you know, take all the pain and everything he feels and the importance of the story and just pour it out into his voice. It's so intense, and I just love like the way it builds up for him and how he uses his voice to express that the emotions get stronger. He was like shaking his head and singing, like it was so almost primal, like wild and just honest and authentic, and I love that. It just worked so well for me. But this was like a very sad story and important story, and I couldn't help thinking that, like, in terms of the line of work I'm in, is exactly this, not being, you know, necessarily having the most support from your parents, and then how their behavior basically affects your point of view in terms of who you are and the world and what you expect of other people, and it can completely push people over the edge, which we saw in this video, both like in terms of the society we live in, our parents, our friends, the school system. Everything affects us, creates beliefs, and if we're not able to get rid of those, which is what I'm working with, getting rid of those, we can really end up in bad places, and in the worst case, like, you know, Jeremy in this story. So this was absolutely beautiful and well illustrated, and yeah, it was just exciting and uncomfortable and pleasant at the same time. Like there was a lot to it. But that's the thing, when you hear something that's really important and kind of sad and painful to watch, but at the same time it's just so well presented. You get like the mixture of the sweet and sour, and that was exactly what this performance was. So yeah, and I mean also the music, the song, the melody, I just really love the sound. It's almost 30 years old, because I saw that this, I don't know if this was the song or it was from the performance to the MTV Unplugged, but one of them was from 92, which is the year I was born. So, but even though it goes back in time and it has like this 90s sound to it, it just has also this timeless quality, which I guess is why Pearl Jam maybe became so big, and as I get it, still is. And they are still playing, so I would definitely go and watch them if I get the chance to see them live ever. So thank you so much, Steve. This was really, really amazing, and this was a wonderful suggestion. I'm so glad that I have been introduced to Pearl Jam and that I'm getting the opportunity to enjoy more. And even though this was like really emotionally kind of draining and hard to watch, I think it was completely worth it because it was a masterpiece. So please let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. If you can resonate with anything of what I'm sharing here, or you see something completely different in this video as well. Let's have a chat. I can't wait to hear from you. Please take care, and I hope I will see you soon. I love you and thanks for watching.